What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. KG is back with a transfer video, transfer confirmation this time, and he is in the door. He's definitely here. No hijacking here. I don't think it's going to happen again this transfer window. But yes, Joe Rodon has joined the club from Tottenham Hotspur on a season-long loan. And just before I get into it, please hit a like on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Big thank you to Jason Redshaw and Ryan Dogs for the super thanks on the last video. Much appreciated. And the last video, yeah, the comments have had to go into review, manual review. I'm afraid it's just I always know, and I'm always prepared for it. But this is quite an emotive subject with the Willie Nanto stuff, and yeah, I mean, obviously people have just lost their cool and not thinking before they press send, and that's just the way it has to be on that one. But hopefully on this one, it's better vibes, and we can celebrate something here because what I don't want to get lost with Joe Rodon, and I think it's happened because of the 24 hours that we've had is that this is an actual good signing. I know that the disappointment Willie Nanto, trying to leave for Everton, and of course Max Aaron's non-arrival has just put a downer on the fan base over the last day or so. But this is a really good signing. But it's just that the 49ers have to build upon it and keep going again. So let's not lose sight of the fact that we've got a really good centre back at this level. And as I get this up, here we are. The information I want to get out of this one here, because I think this is what everyone was wondering, is here we are. The 25-year-old Wales international joins the Whites on a season-long loan deal from Premier League-sized Tottenham Hotspur. So that would suggest to me that it is just a straight-up loan, and he goes back to Tottenham at the end of the season. There's no obligation, no option to buy. But I'm sure that if it works out well for both parties and we can come to an arrangement at the end of the season, maybe that's a thing. But this is just a strict loan, no strings attached. And otherwise, I think it would have said in the press release there. So there's no obligation to buy on this one. He's just a player for us on loan this season. I guess much like the Ben White situation. So, but this is a good addition. It doesn't matter about that. We was going to have to use that system. It worked for other teams. You just think of Sheffield United last season. I'm sure they would love to have kept Doyle and McAtee, but they've had to go up without them. It's the way it has to be. We're trying to get out of here. And then once we get up there, back up to the Prem, maybe we look beyond Joe Rodon. Who knows? But I think this is going to work out. I do. I think this is a real solid signing, but we need more. Thankfully, as well, he will be in line to play against Birmingham City this Saturday, which is a good thing for me. I want to see him and Creswell at the central defense. He can play both left centre back, right centre back. He can even fill that right back, which may come in handy at some points this season. So this is good for me. Creswell, Rodon at the back. That's a good base to start with, isn't it? It's a real good base to build upon. Just going to go into his quotes here. The full video is on Leeds United's YouTube channel, but I just want to see if there's any bingo that we can hit here. Let's have a look here. He's the fourth signing of the summer after Ethan Ampadu, Carl Darlow, and Sam Byram. And here are some of his quotes. It's very exciting. I know the history, and it's a massive club. There you go. There's a couple. I can't wait to get excited, and I'm excited for the season ahead. I just feel like the project and the way the manager wants to play, it's a great time for me to play here and improve. There you are, project. See, tell you, project is a big thing in football. When Leeds came calling, it was very hard for me to turn that down. I'm really looking forward to the season ahead and being successful. Known for his ability on the ball. Yes, he's a ball playing centre back. Here we are. He says himself, I'm a ball playing centre half, and the way we want to play here, it starts from the back. It is important for me to be brave and play with the team. Winning is the main thing, and keeping the goals out is what I'm all about. And isn't that a joy to hear? Isn't that a joy to hear, people? I mean, obviously we want to see it, but isn't that a joy to hear? Because we need the goals to stay out. It's ridiculous how many goals we've conceded over the past couple of years, and it's continued this season. It's continued with the first two games of the season. So this is where he will help out. And I think he'll help out both in the defensive end and the attacking end as well. I can see him getting on the end of a couple set piece goals. And there we are. He's, obviously the Welsh connection here. Yeah, of course, DJ has been here a while, which is Dan James. It makes it easy for me to have him and Ethan to settle here. And he's met a few of the lads today, and they've all been very welcoming. It's exciting. And I agree. It's very exciting to have him. Obviously, now we just need, I mean, it would have been so perfect, wouldn't it? It's hard not to imagine Creswell, Rodon, Max Aarons, and hopefully another bought left back into the team. But we do have to move on. It's very disappointing. But I think that this here is a good signing. And I don't think the 49ers are done by any stretch of the imagination. Daniel Farker said earlier in the press conference as we went over it that he knows that he needs more quality players. He saw the gaps in the team, even against Shrewsbury Town, where some of the first team players are out. There's a quality issue. And that's good to hear. Daniel Farker he's not naive. He's not trying to paint a picture that's not there. He knows what is necessary to get out of this league. And he knows that we definitely need more. Um, and on that as well, in regards to funds being brought in. I mean, Tyler Adams is pretty much at Chelsea now as we sit here now. I think it'll probably be confirmed tomorrow. Everything seems to have gone okay. The medicals have gone fine. And obviously now it's on Willie Nonto now and the club to find a resolution for that, because he obviously wants to go. The club want to keep him, but it's up to the buying club now to meet our asking price. This isn't the Leeds United of old where we'd sell him for any old price. 49ers have got a price in mind. And if they're not going to get anywhere near it, I'm sure the 49ers are not saying you have to meet it dead on, but you've got to get near it. Much like Southampton with Lavia, I think they're about to accept something just under 50 million. That's how we have to move. And I think that's how the 49ers are. Parag talked about this in his introductory interview, that he is a negotiator. This is what he does. So if any team thinks that we're going to get him on the cheap, they're going to have to think again. I believe that. Do I think Nanta will be here come the end of the month? Probably not. But that money, when it comes in, it has to be used on the first team straight away, and it has to be done before the end of the deadline, because that leaves us no time to get in the new players, and we need them now. We need them yesterday. So hopefully things get resolved soon, and people just be ready for this over the next couple of weeks, because I'm sure Nanto probably won't be the last player that you would like to keep that will be probably angling for a move out of the club. It's the position we're in. I know that's hard for some people to accept, but that's the reality. Daniel Farker, our own manager, said it himself. When clubs get relegated, these are issues that they run into with players wanting to leave. But yeah, listen, people, another good sign, and I think this is another hit for the 49ers. I think I'm saying 3 or 4 because I'm still waiting for I need to see more from Sam Byron before I say, you know what, this is good. You know what I mean? I need to see more first. I'm not overly impressed at the moment in terms of Sam Byron overall. We'll see how the games go on. Hopefully he continues to be a good piece of the squad. But we need more. Okay. Please hit a like on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one, people. Peace out.